For today's makeup application, we're going to be looking at a female beauty makeup application. My name is Ricky Greenwell, and I'm working with the lovely Thuy today. I'm first starting off by utilizing a beauty blender and a lightweight foundation, streetwear foundation, just to give a nice, even coverage to the skin. Here, my objective is to be completing a beauty makeup, not necessarily a makeup for stage, but a makeup for a daily streetwear or say a special event that may be coming. In fact, Thuy was actually going to an event after our makeup application for today. Next, I actually heat up my hands just to warm everything together and to just pull off any extra product or any demarcations that it may have been left behind with the sponge. Taking a loose powder and a powder brush to just set that foundation in place. So anytime I'm working with a cream product, making sure to take the energy to set it with a powder product. So here I'm actually going next with highlight and contour powders to finish my contouring or shaping of the face. So it becomes a question of, do I use cream products to contour the face or do I use powder products? And the answer is up to you given the circumstances of what it is that you're looking for. Here I'm utilizing powder products because they're going to just be a little softer and more natural in appearance. I'm going underneath the eye area. This is going to do a couple things. By putting product there early on in my makeup application, it will solve any fallout products. And it will also allow for some baking time for the product to sit for me to dust off. I go down the nose and also into the brow bone to give me some natural highlights across the skin. And next I pull in some contour product to help shape the face in the cheek area. As I'm working on the cheeks, I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to start with a contour product just to give a little bit of definition to the lower cheek area. And then I will take a clean powder brush just to kind of shape and pull off any extra product. Here I'm doing that. And then next, what I do is go in with my actual cheek color and apply it right over my contour. So it's going right onto the cheekbone, the area of the skin, and just slightly above my contour shape. This is going to give me a little color on top of contour to shape and define the face. Next, I'm going to go into the brows, utilizing an angle brush and a brow comb just to shape and define the brows. Here I'm just looking for any areas that may need a little bit of filling in and working with the natural brow to shape and define. After putting the product in, I use a clean brow comb and then I comb the hair in direction. I also, in that process, am pulling off any extra product that I may have put on the skin or it might be a little too dark or harsh. Now I'm going to go ahead with a eye pencil, and to define the upper eyelid itself, I'm just going from the inner edge of the lid, and I'm going to be taking that eye pencil all the way out. Here I'm just using a large poof brush, and I'm applying foundation, or applying eyeshadow on top of the lid. Here it's just a yellow shade. And the objective is to give a complete wash of color with that yellow tone. I'm going to take a clean brush and just pull off any extra just to give a little bit of softness to my shadow without overdoing it with the eye color. Next, I'm going to shape and contour the eye. Here I'm utilizing a green tone just to give shape and definition to the eye. Obviously for this look, I'm not being afraid of color, and I'm just utilizing some color to give some contour, shape, and fun with my makeup application. Here I'm just working in that kind of wedged shape, pulling it down onto the lid itself into my lash line and going across the natural crease area. I'm adding just a hint of a highlight shimmer to the eye itself and like an ivory color. And then I'm going to take a clean poof brush to kind of diffuse that area in. So I'm just applying a little bit of color. So I just have a little bit of shimmer so that the eye catches the light as Thuy's face will move from left to right. Next, before applying mascara, I'm going to use some eyelash curlers to kind of give a little bit of crimp and shape to the lashes. So here you can see I can put the eyelashes in place. I'm actually crimping them with the eyelash curler, and they'll be ready for mascara. Now that the mascara is complete, I move on to defining the lips. Here I'm going to walk you through a little bit of a lip tutorial. This is like a 4-point method. I'm putting points on the bows of the lips, going straight down from that. And then what I'm going to do is connect my lines together. So I'm connecting underneath, and then I'm crossing off that bow to give me some definition. This is a great technique if you're not used to applying lip color. And then what I do is work from that line that I've created to the outer line, or working from that outer line to the center line, but you're kind of defining the shape of your lips. If your lips are if you need to overpaint your lips, or sometimes we may need to underpaint our lips, there are different methods of what we need to do as far as when we're starting to analyze and look at our lips for the corrective nature or filling the lips themselves. Here you can see that I'm going to be working with and showing you how to actually hold a pencil to overpaint, underpaint, or to fill your lips in a natural method. So we're going to take a look. If I'm holding my pencil down, that's going to allow me to actually put more product down and to over paint my lips ever so slightly. This will give me a natural lip liner by holding my pencil directly to the lips. And if I tilt my pencil up, that will let me underpaint my lips ever so slightly. The next thing is to use a little bit of gloss here, and I'm using a gloss and a lip brush to finish my lips off. By doing that, I'm actually mixing my gloss into my lip pencil itself so that there isn't a true demarcation of where the gloss ends and the lip liner begins. It's great to use a lip liner when working with a gloss because glosses could bleed onto your skin, and the lip liner will help define your lips with a barrier of product, so it will actually help prevent your glosses from bleeding onto your skin or from your lipstick to bleed. And here I'm just kind of blending the two together. I take a tissue, press them together to finish that off, and now we have a complete finished makeup application. So I'd like to thank Thuy, and remember, I'm hoping that you learned something with me today, and remember, if you believe it's possible, you can make it possible. Thank you.